This is an apology from myself to Thunderfoot and other YouTube users. I confirm that the contents of this apology are true and accurate. My username on YouTube is VenomFangX. As many of you may know, there has been a dispute between Thunderfoot and myself over the past few weeks. We have resolved that dispute.
I'm starting the story at the end because that is where it needs to be picked up. Picked up by jezuzfreek, Fifth Watcher, zkuker88, and others. Shaun's apology is the beginning of the end for this episode, but it cannot be the final chapter like he wants. It's clear he wants this entire exchange forgotten as quickly as possible. His apology video is only posted on Thunderfoot's page, and he took down all the videos he made on the subject. Those videos are cited plenty. Let's rewind time and see how some of Shaun's fellow Christians reacted to his line.
Hey YouTube, jezuzfreek with you once again. I have to make a video to my good friend Shaun. Shaun, I liked your newest video. Excellent video response to Thunderfoot.
Thunderfoot is a joke.
I love the fact that when Thunderfoot thought he had you in a corner, you were able to turn it around and actually put yourself in a position where you had the upper hand.
Thunderfoot, are you trying to blackmail me?
But you didn't shove it down someone's throat and say uncle, say uncle.
You are a blackmailer.
What did you do? You laid your weapons down.
Let's just lay down a few terms here. You indeed did blackmail me. It is against the law, and I could press charges if I wanted to. Now, that's totally up to me, and I've yet to make a decision.
Said, hey, you extended your hand and said, let's be friends.
There's a lot of things that you've done that I don't like, and there's a lot of things you say that I don't like. There's attitudes you harbor I don't like, but I like you because you're a human being, and I like humans.
Let's put yesterday behind us.
And offer my friendship to you out there, atheists. And the way I'm going to do that is this. I'm willing to open up the comments on my channel.
Let's put 2 seconds ago behind us.
P.S. Comments on his channel are clearly blocked again.
Let's look forward to the future. Let's be civil. Let's be friends. That's the exact thing that Christ would want us to do.
You see, Thunderfoot, he's a bad joke. At the drop of a hat, he'll drop his act. And his people will meet each other.
He would want us to grind in who's right or who's wrong.
This covers the spectrum, from actual or threatened violence to the victim or others, through damage to property to the disclosure of information.
You know, and be merciless. Congrats, and I just want to say thank you. Thank you as a Christian for setting a good Christian example.
I'm a man of my word.
On the 15th of September, I posted a video in which I alleged that Thunderfoot had committed blackmail. I made this allegation without having taken legal advice. I now accept that I was wrong to have made this allegation, and it was and is totally without legal merit. Again, for this I apologize to Thunderfoot. On the 17th of September, I speculated that Thunderfoot had maliciously disseminated my personal information, and that this action might result in the death of myself or my family. I now accept that Thunderfoot has never disseminated any personal information relating to me or anyone else. Further, I accept that it would have been impossible for him to have done so, as he's only ever received my first and my last name from YouTube, and that he intentionally did not request any further details. I accept that my speculation was an abominable attempt to vilify the character of the man who I had filed baseless DMCA infringement claims against.
It's very easy to be objective about this, because it's very clear-cut. There is no argument. It's simply who's within the law and who is not. Thunderfoot took some of VenomFangX's footage, and then VenomFangX filed a DMCA thing against Thunderfoot for using his footage, which is totally legal for him to do, because it's his footage.
Filing a malicious or knowingly false claim of infringement is a criminal act.
This sounds overly complex. It's actually really, really super easy, and you're a moron if you don't get it. How it works is, don't use other people's footage. It's that freaking simple.
Something called fair use does exist. People are indeed allowed to take content from other videos and put it into their own videos, not claiming that it is their own content, rather to make commentaries upon it. That is indeed allowed.
Then Thunderfoot very unwisely filed a counterclaim Thunderfoot comes back and says, "You are committing perjury," which at first sounds ridiculous
A DMCA takedown notice is filed under penalty of perjury.
because perjury is defined as the offense of willfully telling an untruth in a court after having taken oath or affirmation,
or in any of various sworn statements in writing.
and he's going to sue Venom Fang X for perjury, which I find hilarious because perjury is a criminal matter, not a civil matter, and when you sue someone, it's a civil case for money. It does not involve the law so much as kind of ethics, damages, stuff like that. So that alone is hilarious.
If you serve a malicious or false DMCA notice on someone, then that person has the right to pursue civil action, which enables them to recover damages and legal fees.
So here's how this Venom Fang X Thunderfoot thing is going to play out, and I guarantee it. Thunderfoot stole some of Venom Fang X's footage. Didn't ask permission. It was Venom Fang X's footage. Venom Fang X filed a claim saying, "Hey, take down my footage." He was in his rights. Thunderfoot filed a counterclaim to which he's basically saying, "I have rights to this footage, and I get to keep using it." And that was wrong.
I did not contest these counter-notifications, as I did not have a valid copyright infringement claim and I was wrong to have served these notices.
So that's what I think he should do, is just let it be. Even though he's totally in the right and Thunderfoot is totally in the wrong. If it went to court, Thunderfoot would be buried alive in his own bullshit. It's too bad you didn't do your research before you did that. I am a Christian YouTuber.
Shaun. Hey, it's me. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm jezuzfreek. Shaun's a good friend of mine, a brother in Christ. And Shaun, this is an open letter to you, buddy. Thank you for making that last video you did, making an apology and just the whole humble attitude, man. It's never a bad thing to humble yourself, even if you didn't do anything wrong.
I accept that I deliberately and repeatedly lied to cover up my wrongdoings, both in emails to Thunderfoot and in my videos.
I like how you tied the gospel in with your apology. That is humble. That's saying a lot.
I now understand that my theological views have nothing to do with the legality of my actions concerning the DMCA.